Beneath the endless white silence of Greenland, a place where time seems frozen and the horizon never ends, scientists have discovered something that could change everything we thought we knew about our planet. For decades, satellites have been watching Greenland's massive ice sheets melt at an alarming rate. But what nobody expected was that this melting would reveal something much bigger, something buried deep below the surface that could rewrite Earth's story from the beginning. It started with a strange radar echo. Researchers from NASA were mapping the terrain under the ice using ground-penetrating radar, a technology that sends radio waves through glaciers to read what's underneath. But in one region, near the middle of Greenland's icy wilderness, the signals came back distorted, uneven, and full of unexpected patterns. When they analyzed the data, what they saw made no sense. It wasn't just rock and ice. It was something more, something layered, structured, and ancient. As the scientists dug deeper into the data, they realized they had found soil, not frozen rock, not compacted snow, actual soil, sediments, and organic matter that had once been alive. It meant that before Greenland froze over, before the Ice Age, this entire landscape had been alive with rivers, vegetation, and possibly even forests. Imagine that. The world's largest island, now buried in ice, was once a green paradise. When samples were brought back and tested, the surprises kept coming. Inside the soil, researchers found traces of ancient plant DNA, pollen grains, and organic material so old it predates human civilization by millions of years. These tiny fragments tell the story of a planet that was once far warmer than today. A planet where Greenland wasn't white, but green. That's not just poetic, it's literally true. Greenland was once a thriving ecosystem, full of life, now preserved in ice like a time capsule from another age. But that's only the beginning, because beneath those same glaciers lies something else, something that might determine the future of modern civilization. Scientists discovered massive mineral belts beneath Greenland's bedrock, rich in rare earth elements like neodymium, praseodymium, cobalt, and lithium. These are the exact materials we use in electric cars, wind turbines, smartphones, and spacecraft. The metals that drive the clean energy revolution are all hidden under this frozen wilderness. If mined, these resources could make Greenland one of the most valuable places on Earth. Some geologists have even called it the Saudi Arabia of renewables. The deposits are so massive that they could, in theory, supply Europe with enough raw material to power the continent's transition away from fossil fuels. But there's a dark side. Mining these resources would mean drilling into one of the most fragile environments on the planet. Greenland's ice sheet plays a crucial role in regulating global temperature. If disturbed, it could accelerate melting and push sea levels higher around the world. It's a paradox that defines our age. The materials we need to save the planet are locked beneath the ice we must protect. Extracting them could speed up the very disaster we're trying to avoid. So scientists are torn. Should humanity dig deeper into the ice for progress, or leave it untouched as a frozen guardian of Earth's past? Yet even that isn't the most mysterious part of the story. As more radar scans were taken, researchers noticed something strange beneath western Greenland. There were circular patterns, large magnetic anomalies, signals that didn't belong to natural rock formations. After years of analysis, a stunning theory emerged. These could be the remnants of a colossal asteroid impact. Some scientists believe the object struck Earth over 1 billion years ago, possibly triggering one of the planet's earliest ice ages. Imagine it. An asteroid crashes into Greenland, shattering continents, reshaping oceans, throwing dust into the atmosphere, and freezing the planet for thousands of years. The world goes cold. Life struggles to survive. And then millions of years later, under that same layer of ice, humanity finds the ingredients to power the next era of civilization. It's almost poetic. The past and future buried together, separated only by time. But Greenland's story doesn't stop there. As the ice continues to melt, ancient landscapes are beginning to reappear. River valleys, lakes, and strange formations that might once have been forests. Satellite images even show vast networks of what look like riverbeds, long dried out, running for hundreds of miles beneath the glacier. It's as if the Earth is slowly revealing its hidden memories, one layer at a time. And buried within those memories might be something far more important than minerals or rocks, clues about life itself. Scientists analyzing the DNA samples found evidence of plants that no longer exist, hinting at entire species that evolved, thrived, and vanished before the first humans ever walked the Earth. Some genetic fragments are so different from anything alive today that researchers are still trying to classify them. Could they represent unknown branches of evolution? Plants or microbes that lived in climates completely unlike our own? If so, Greenland could hold the key to understanding how life adapts to extreme conditions. Knowledge that could help us one day survive on other worlds. Because if life once flourished beneath the ice of Greenland, maybe it can exist beneath the ice of Mars or the frozen oceans of Europa and Enceladus. The secrets we uncover here might tell us how to find life elsewhere in the universe. Meanwhile, the politics around Greenland's discoveries are heating up. As the ice retreats, global powers are watching closely. The United States, China, and Europe all know what's buried there. The rare earth elements under Greenland's ice could shift the balance of global energy independence. Whoever controls them could control the future of technology itself. But Greenland isn't just empty land. It's home to small communities who have lived there for thousands of years. For them, mining could bring jobs and prosperity or destroy their traditional way of life forever. So the question isn't just scientific, it's moral. What do we value more, progress or preservation? The answer may decide not only Greenland's fate, but the fate of our planet. And if all of this wasn't enough, there's another twist. In 2023, while drilling deeper cores, researchers found something almost impossible. Bubbles of ancient air trapped inside the ice, perfectly preserved from millions of years ago. When scientists analyzed those bubbles, they found traces of a completely different atmosphere. A world before humans, before industrialization, before pollution. It's like holding a piece of the planet's original breath in your hands. It tells us what Earth was like before we changed it, and what it might become again if the ice continues to vanish. So beneath Greenland's silence lies everything. The story of where we came from, the materials that could shape our future, and the warnings of what might happen if we don't listen. Beneath the white stillness, there's a memory of forests, rivers, life, and maybe a lesson that the planet is trying to teach us again. Greenland is more than a frozen island. It's the mirror of Earth itself, a frozen library of our planet's evolution, filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. Each layer of ice is a page in that story, and as the ice melts, we're turning those pages faster than ever before. The question is, are we ready for what we'll find when we reach the end? Because beneath Greenland's ice, the past is waking up, and it's bringing the future with it. So the next time you see a picture of that vast white land, remember this. It's not empty, it's not silent, it's alive with secrets. And one day soon, as the ice continues to melt, the world will finally hear what it's been trying to tell us for millions of years. If that thought gives you chills, maybe it should. Because what lies beneath Greenland could redefine what it means to live on this planet and what it will mean to survive on it in the centuries ahead. If you enjoyed this story, share it with someone who loves exploring the mysteries of our world, because sometimes the biggest discoveries aren't in outer space. They're right here, hidden under our own feet, frozen in time, waiting for us to look closer.